Eggman is absolutely backed by the U.S. government. That is,
or did his grandfather make all the money and he's just inheriting it all like Trump?
Oh wow!
It's like $1 million, a small loan.
Yeah, except Eggman would be like,
my grandfather,
a small loan of $30 billion.
Yeah, 30 trillion. We're like, yeah.
What? All right, Eggman, it's your first public planning meeting. You made us some weapons. What'd you make? A robot starfish that explodes and fires darts in random directions.
Oh my god. Oh, that one lost its things before you got to it.
No, we should have kept going. Was that a really bad one you were talking about?
I know, and then you f***ed it up. No, okay. No. You'll get to one where those bumper things?
Yeah.
You have to go up the bumpers, and there's one right there, and there's almost nothing you can do to, like, control your direction, and he respawns the slicers every time you fall back down.
Why do...
You just have to get lucky.
We don't have to make final Sonic stages bad and unfun. Eggman Land.
This is technically the last one, but it's the last, like, major one.
I think he already threw his,
Yeah,
he lost him. Sucker.
Ooh, nice checkpoint.
There you go.
Just in time.
It's all right.
2-level design.
I was having fun and going fast for a sec. My bad. I'll stop. We're playing a Sonic game.
I mean, there are times where that complaint is relevant. Like that's one of them, because there's nothing to stop you.
Yeah, because every time I had the complaint, you chastised me. Okay, hold on. Now we got something going on. What is that?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're talking a little too soon there. I don't know what the this thing is supposed to be.
Oh,
I think you may have missed it, or I'm wondering if Sonic Origin cuts that part out.
What?
The part with the slicer I was talking about.
Maybe it did.
Maybe. It is a notoriously really irritating point in the level.
Yeah, I was down for this until the weird balloon thing.
Yeah, they're just balloons. Like literally, what the fuck is this supposed to do?
Not
only that, but I want
you
to notice something. Is like if you touch the eggs before they like hatch, right?
Yeah.
You get hit and you take damage. But once he becomes the balloon, it actually doesn't do damage to you anymore. So what is the actual purpose?
Point. That is an excellent point.
And look, he has a death laser, but he only chooses it to do once he runs out of the balloon. Well, it's like, oh, my plan A, my ace up my sleeve is gone. Now I have to resort to my shitty laser.
Well, this is I think what I wanted to talk about in terms of his mindset. Mega Genius.
I think he likes it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's getting off.
I think
he always has.
I think he's ignorant to it at first, but then he becomes active. And I think at this point he's still ignorant. He's like, yeah, they're balloons. Well, first they're rocks. And then
so he's like in denial.
Yeah, first they're rocks and then they transform into balloons.
Yeah.
That look like me for I don't know why. I just couldn't not make them look like me.
How do you feel about that, Eggman?
Every time Sonic popped one, I was, what's wrong with me?
Gotta experiment with those new design concepts.
I've never seen this before, ever.
Every time I summon a god monster, he goes super and it just,
What's wrong with me?
I've awakened gods just to get off. Just for one J.O.
When I summoned Dark Gaia, it was like a second puberty.
Oh my god, and he turned Sonic into a werehog.
Oh!
Holy shit, it's real! He does literally compliment Sonic's look in that cutscene too.
Sometimes I look at just the dollar amount that Sonic has cost me over the years, and I have to make sure I have tissues handy.
I don't think Eggman has to pay money for anything.
He's got to
whatever.
You can't do this without some sort of financial backing.
Well, but the thing is like he's doing so much. Like The richest person in the world couldn't do this.
Create an airship?
Oh, create 3 airships a day for Sonic to blow up recklessly?
Eggman is absolutely backed by the U.S. government. That is...
Or did his grandfather make all the money and he's just inheriting it all like Trump?
Oh, wow.
It's like $1 million. A small loan.
Yeah, except Eggman would be like,
My
a small
grandfather.
loan of $30 billion.
Yeah, 30 trillion. We're like, yeah.
What? All right, Eggman, it's your first public planning meeting. You made us some weapons. What'd you make? A robot starfish that explodes and fires darts in random directions.
Oh my god. When Black Doom visited the Earth, I told him he could come back in 50 years and take the planet if he does 2 things. Give me blood for the ultimate life form, and give me a bag of money.
Oh. Never seen this level before in my life.
Really?
No.
It's not very good.
See you, Tails. He'll be
I
fine.
like it thematically. It's very cool, but it's
Yeah.
like there's a lot of bottomless pits, and the direction you're supposed to go in at one point gets really confusing.
Yeah. Robotnik, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure how we can use these things, but at the very least, the artificial intelligence in play is impressive. How does it work? I'm glad you asked, Senator. First, I take small animals and I strap them inside the machine. I've seen enough, thank you.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen
Fine,
enough.
I'll take it elsewhere. Meanwhile, Eggman is the one that had all the money anyway. It's like, I didn't really need your donation.
I just like to know I'm supported.
I know, imagine like pitching Eggman Land to somebody.
So it's an amusement park. Well, fundamentally, it's an amusement park, yes, but it's also will help me take over the world.
Like, he's just honest about it.
Oh, so okay. Ignoring that, it's going to generate wealth? No, it's not open to the public. It's filled
It's actually
with my
it's actually more of a factory.
It's more of a factory, but we don't make anything, and it's filled with robots on roller coasters.
It has 2 primary objectives. It's a factory to create my robots, and it's also a great level for Sonic to run in and stop me. I've made pathways and loop-de-loops for him to have fun.
Eggman, I'm looking over the plans for the egg cruiser here. You've got a fleet of airships. So Sonic, and forgive me if I'm overstepping my grounds. You've got Sonic grinding on rails, pointed at a giant laser cannon. Now I've got to ask you, Eggman. The power source is inside the laser cannon. If I've got this right, if he destroys that, the ship will just crumble like paper. And you've got rails leading directly to it for a reason I just can't fathom. Can you help me understand what's going on here, Doctor?
Yes, that sounds right.
I like high stakes.
Yes. Now, why are there 3 grind rails? Oh, that's for his Knuckles and Tails to follow him. Just like catering.
I want to make sure he doesn't lose his friends, so they can't be Sonic heroes.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess that does pose some sort of challenge. Well, you're actually able to. Tails is able to grab all 3 of them and just fly over the lasers pretty easily with no consequence whatsoever.
Oh man.
Considering the game's controls, it's actually the preferred method to beat that level.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least you don't have to interact with the rail changing.
I'm just hoping Sonic makes a mistake. That's what you. If Sonic makes a mistake, it's game over. But unfortunately, if he makes it, you know. And you're asking for $300 trillion. Is that correct?
Yeah, that fleet in Sonic Heroes would be like particularly
Right.
expensive.
That's what I'm saying. You can't, unless he has his own mines, he has his own like GDP level worth of a country going on. He needs money.
Meanwhile, in Sonic Adventure 2, he takes like a normal ass like NASA rocket ship to get to the space colony.
Funds were running a little low back then.
Yeah. Just after the whole Perfect Chaos thing, the city made me pay for all the damages.
I've been cancelled. Damn it.
And then blowing the moon up really increased my ratings, so I'm actually kind of back. And then he pays for the Sonic Heroes.
I liked it. I think I'm sick of the moon. I like a politician who gets things done.
The man makes a stance.
When's the last time that Democrat one blew up damn moon?
I don't think they could blow up anything, them pansies.